Hello, my name is Nemi and I will be doing this promotional video on behalf of Team Babbage, which consists of myself, Jaden Laturnus, Mohammed Hocho, and Joshua Froze. Today I'll be talking about the scheduling app that we've created, its features, how to use them, and future plans to complete the project. So this application is used for storing and organizing employees' information. Some attributes include their contact information and their rank at the store. We'll see more about that later. This application also schedules and organizes shifts for employees by time and date, and there'll be more on that later as well. Most of the features are stable and complete, however, time did not allow for our team to complete all the features of the project. Some of the stable features include viewing, storing, and editing employees' information. Most calendar features, including viewing shifts, the current day, and the month information, is also implemented. And we also have a holiday section, although the calendar does not currently show the inputted holidays just because of a bug that we're currently trying to fix. Most of the navigation within the app is done by swiping left to reveal the tool panel on the left-hand side of the screen. The important tools are selectable here, things like the list of employees and the tools to edit the employees, the calendar, and holiday information. So now I'll talk about the employee lists and the features that are contained within it and how to use it. It has a typical mobile contacts layout with the tools to add and edit employees within the employee list section. We have added the feature to assign a shift to an employee within the list. Clicking on the name of the employee will take you to a new page where you can view, edit, and even delete the employees. The button on the bottom right of the screen takes you to the page to add the employees, which we'll see on the next slide. So on this page, you can put in the employee's contact information, the first name, last name, phone number, and email, and then you can select their rank at the store. You can select from no rank, which is training, opening and closing, or manager. After adding the employee, we can view them by selecting them from the employee list. On the screenshot here, you can see that the information from the previous Add Employee page is reflected in the employee information page. At the bottom of the screen, we have two buttons for editing and also adding a shift for this particular employee. We'll talk about the edit employee first. When the Edit Employee button is pressed, the following page is shown, which is similar to the Add Employee page, but with the fields already pre-filled out with the employee's current information. Here you can edit the employee's contact information, their rank at the store, and even delete the employee from the application if need be. And we'll talk about the adding a shift to an employee next. So when the briefcase button is selected from the employee information page, the Add Shift page pops up for that specific employee. Here we can set the date and time of the shift and add it to the calendar. For selecting a date for the shift, a calendar pops up and prompts you to select a date. This is much easier than manually putting in a date, and it just looks nicer as well. And we have a similar picker for the time, where you just scroll for a 24-hour time, and you put in a time for the start and the end of the shift. They're in separate fields, and it'll be reflected in the form, and then you can add the shift from there. If we go back to the calendar, we can see that the shift is reflected in the calendar in this screenshot here. The calendar is on the top half of the screen, and shifts are displayed as a list in the bottom of the screen for the current selected day in the calendar. The last feature that our team has implemented is the special day or holiday for the calendar. Here you can put custom events in the calendar that's not a shift. Some events could include days that the store is closed, special inventory days, or just special events at the store, like a sale, or if you have anything else going on, anything custom. This feature currently has a bug where it doesn't reflect in the calendar because it crashes the app, and we just haven't been able to fix it because time hasn't allowed for that. So now I'll talk a little bit about the current development of the project. As previously mentioned, not all features are complete, and more resources and sprints would be required to complete the application. However, the application is well laid out and would be increasingly easier to build upon and update. We set up the application with standard Android programming techniques to make sure the app runs smoothly with no latency and little to no bugs. These techniques make it easier to build and extend the app, but more sprints would be needed to do this. Thanks for watching Team Babbage's promotional video.